So Afghanistan fell already? This happened so fast. The Taliban has Afghanistan back completely. They have just taken the capital city of Kabul today. And it just, man, I feel awestruck that it happened so quickly and just out of the blue. Like, how is it so easy for it to just crumble and be turned over to these people? Doesn't it seem extraordinarily fast for a nation that's been there 20 years? You know, helping them build infrastructure, helping them fight the Taliban. You know, in 20 years, you would think you would have some fortified infrastructure with, military, with security, and other basic government infrastructures, right? 20 years is a long time to get basic infrastructure set up. That's an adequate amount of time. And what it says to me is those things weren't a priority. We were over there. The priorities were keep the military industrial complex money flowing, the contractor money flowing from the government to the private contractors, and also the opium trade, obviously. So between the private military contractors, sucking on the government teat, and draining funds, it's like that was a huge part of it. So you could just tell that the focus wasn't there. The focus was not there on the infrastructure that helps the Afghan people. It wasn't even priority 1, 2, or 3. It was just kind of like, okay, we're gonna say this. We're gonna help them a little bit. We're gonna give them some guide stones. We're going to help them, but that's not our goal. Our goal is to claim resources, and the other main goal is to get the contractor money flowing from the government to the private sector. Okay, so there's no reason why it should have fell so easily. Like, it took them less than a day to take the capital. Like, really? A day? 20 years. It's down in one day. Come on now. That doesn't make any sense. That infrastructure had to be so unbelievably weak because the priorities weren't there to help the Afghan people and their infrastructure. It was there so we could give military contracts to private contractors and suck out the opium and harvest it and make inroads, probably for the CIA or some nefarious, body. But how sad and how disappointing. It's just going to set things back for Joe Biden. It's going, listen, it happened over 20 years. It's not Joe Biden's fault, but it happened on his watch. So he has to take the rap for it. I don't care. Just like Trump has to take the rap for the 500,000 Americans who died under his watch during COVID, he's got to take responsibility for that. Whoever's in office at the time and has, these god-awful tragedies happen, it's on them. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It happens on your watch. You're accountable. You take the political heat for it. That's the way this is. You don't like it, whatever. It doesn't matter because you're the guy. You're the guy in office. So it falls back on Joe Biden. And, it's a victory for the Republicans, who want to see Joe Biden fail on so many fronts. And, they got it. They're going to spin this to the moon because they have so few things on Biden that are legitimate. They can break away from the big lie for a moment. But what just how embarrassing in telling what was really going on there the whole time. We weren't helping these people. They were not a priority. Just a money grab, a resource grab. Nothing new. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below.